ranchos, and metal ranchos, metal ranchos, and metal ranchos. Metal ranchos, metal ranchos, metal ranchos, metal ranchos.
Well. It in the old Circling Back podcast. Yep. That there is a Circling Back podcast. My name is Dave. It's Wednesday. It's our first one of the week. We're about to get this pod off. Joining me in studio producing is Randall Trimbacky.
Hi, Dave. Do you like my new shirt?
You didn't want to have it come up organically? You wanted to force this thing?
Do you like my new shirt?
Yeah, I like the shirt, man.
It's fine, dude.
Show the people. By the way, it's a visual show. You want to see Randy's shirt he's so proud of that he kicked the show off with it. Go to our YouTube, youtube.com/circlingback.
Look at this turd right here.
Let's see here.
Make it rain, and it appears to be not real cash, but Kohl's cash that is flying through the air.
Make it rain, bitch.
What'd that set you back?
12 whole dollars.
Okay. You didn't buy it with Kohl's cash?
Should have.
No, I didn't have the
Dumbass.
Kohl's cash to spend on it at given time.
Okay. Well, I mean, good shirt, I guess.
Hey, good perch, man.
How you doing?
Doing swell. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We're about to polish off that last Wandering Bear cold brew. It's been sitting in our fridge since my goated snack run a couple weeks ago.
To be honest, Dave, you've had some suspect snack runs in the
Sure.
past. And
I've had some misses.
this one was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Say it was goated.
It was goated.
Hey, I just added a little segment later on. It's called the Quick Peepee Minute, just to wrap up the season. I didn't get a chance to talk about it yet. We'll spend just a couple minutes on it.
Before you do the segment, will you explain what that is? Because people are probably like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Peepee Minute is about my son's Little League baseball season. Because you pee on a baseball, it's like a slang for hitting a ball hard.
Piss on it.
Yeah, to piss on it.
Yeah. When you really deconstruct the joke, it kind of.
Yeah. It's the Peepee Minute.
Yeah.
You
That guy
see,
right there doing that kind of joke is Dylan Shivery.
It's pee instead of piss because, they're little leaguers and it's cuter that way. This is the quickest ever steam room as far as I'm aware. Can we turn the steam on real quick? Randy, can you do that?
I think we have that ready to go. I think I ruined it one time. There was an episode where everybody was gone and I played the audio too loud.
What's up with Texas banning all the THC products, David?
What's
Not
up
really.
with it?
So Texas has passed Senate Bill 3,
Make it make sense. Would have
Senate
been
Bill
another way
3.
to package the segment.
which bans all consumable hemp products that contain any synthetic cannabinoid. And of course, this one focuses on synthetics because regular THC, of course, has always been banned in Texas. It is against the law. So Delta 8 products, anything that you can vape, ingest in any form has been banned. And it goes into effect in September, I believe. What's going on?
Are you going to say make it make sense or not?
Make it make sense.
There we go. That's the segment.
I just don't know about this one.
Did you write a letter to your representative?
They didn't read it. Yeah, they sent it back. They said, "No, we're good, man." They didn't even open it.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I've extended the platform to our good friends at Early Bird CBD. We'll see. Maybe we'll have them on to talk about it.
Early Bird, I believe they informed us that they are going to be moving.
I don't know
out
if
of state.
that's public knowledge.
Okay. They might be moving. We don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be upset that we share that information. I mean,
Yeah, maybe not.
I
But
think it's assumed that all Texas-based THC
could always pivot.
related products are going to have to do something different.
Well, they could be. They could start selling widgets and doohickeys instead of what they were selling.
Ooh,
Did you ever think of that?
Some whirly gigs, perhaps?
These, of course, are all not real products.
They could start selling skibbity-dees
Ooh,
or skiddly-boos.
toilets.
Toilets.
Anyway, Texas,
That would be the worst pivot if you're like, well, we got to start selling toilets. Although, I was reading about the guy on the Dodgers, the Japanese guy. who wanted Japanese toilets installed in the clubhouse, and he got them. And let me tell you,
He did?
yeah.
What are the defining characteristics of a Japanese toilet?
You haven't been to Japan?
I have not been.
This guy's been taking American dookies for too long.
Oh my goodness. So Japanese
Heated seats,
yeah,
bidets, other
that's-
advanced
that's
features.
mainly it. But like the heated seats is kind of nice.
Of course, I'm talking about Roki Sasaki.
Yeah, not the other one, Shohei Ohtani.
The other one.
The other Japanese Dodger.
Sure. Yeah.
That's
him.
nothing wrong with what I said.
Yeah. You're on thin ice. You might want to.
He's
not on thick ice.
He's Japanese and he plays for the LA Dodgers, does he not?
Yeah, I know. Sure. Give me some heated toilets.
And you got to have a lot of pool to get something like that installed for you.
No, it's not a pool. It's a toilet. You don't
okay.
swim in it.
Yeah.
I've never used a bidet.
Really?
I know we had a
We did
sponsor.
Tushy reads for like 3 years.
I know. I never installed it.
Wow. I just uninstalled mine because
Captain Dirty Booty over
yeah,
here.
you got that nasty ass.
No, I got a clean butt.
Damn.
I got a clean butt. I've just never
gross.
used a bidet, man.
The booty do.
Today's
It was a
nice.
good product.
I've
It is
heard-
a good
I've heard
product.
wonderful things.
Come
about it.
back. Maybe Dylan will. You got something. You're scared of the. He wouldn't bleach it. He wouldn't wash it.
Yeah.
What's going on with Dylan's butt?
Let's see it. Let's see what's going on with your anus.
We're just
narrative that I
asking
have a dirty
questions.
butt. I have the cleanest butt in Austin, probably,
Oh,
You don't even use bidet. I don't
but
know
it is
about
not
that.
bleached.
who sings that country song, "The Bluest Eyes in Texas"?
I don't know.
Cleanest butt in Austin.
Texas. Man,
Well, now I gotta know. Bluest Eyes in Texas. Oh, of course, that is "The Restless Heart."
duh.
More like the restless fart.
That's not. See, no, we were. It was tasteful.
This is
and
why
you took it too far.
This is why Will left the show, dude.
It's true.
Just jokes like that.
Because of you, and because you stanky.
Yeah,
No.
he couldn't deal with your smelly old butt anymore.
No, it has nothing to do with anything here.
That is a flex, though, to get the team. It's like, yo, we're gonna do this renovation. What if we got some state of the art toilets?
I bet you the other guys are fired up about it, assuming they all get to use it. It's not just for him.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
The move has been praised by some as a sign of the Dodgers' willingness to go the extra mile to ensure their players are comfortable. You could argue that that's kind of soft. Like, come on. But it's baseball. It's not like football.
Fellas, is it gay to enjoy using the bathroom?
It's a question people are asking.
Yeah, this THC thing sucks. I'm on
sucks,
board with
man.
you.
So we did not actually
Back
make
to-
it make sense.
No, Texas is just going the wrong direction, man.
I was told it's a very free state.
It ain't, brother. Let me tell you, it just ain't. It's another freedom taken away.
Oh no, I guess we're gonna have to move to San Diego. I don't know. It's not gonna happen. Very expensive taxes. Gavin Newsom.
I'm very interested to see how ACL, if they're really enforcing this. I'm interested to see how Austin, their like government responses, if they're actually going to go along with it.
Could be the looming battle.
There's a little dispensary trailer 50 feet from my building.
Used to be a COVID trailer.
No, it's a different one.
Converted dumpster.
Different one. Early Bird, man, it's sold in like convenience stores all over Austin.
Well, that is the real question. Aside from like how I'm worrying about our good friends at Early Bird because they're friends of ours. Walking into the gas station, there's like two that I go to on Lamar. Both of them have prominently featured display cases with
yeah.
THC, synthetic, all those products.
There are, what is it, like 800 plus storefronts in Texas that offer, that's like THC related products. It's just, I don't know.
Really? It seems low.
Does it?
It feels like you could tell me 800 in like Dallas. Austin feels like they're everywhere.
I thought I read that number. I could be off. I don't know.
That could be right. Because, I mean, but importantly, like, you got to stock up if you're into that kind of thing,
Yeah.
which I think we are.
True.
You know, I like to get lifted.
You know, the kids like to vape.
You know, I like to get wet.
That's a completely different thing.
Oh,
I don't think PCP's ever been in bounds.
oh, okay.
Certainly not in Texas.
Can't gamble here. Can't do drugs. What can we do, Randy?
You can podcast.
We can definitely podcast.
You can also go to youtube.com/circling back and subscribe because it's a visual show, folks. You can also actually, do you want to, should I toss this to Randy or Randy's friend to give the big show announcement? Randy, I'm going to allow you the choice. You go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to my friend. All right, I'm Randy's friend. It's me, Randy. Yeah, do you know it is no longer going to be on Patreon? We're going to make it into its own thing on YouTube. So I explained it a lot on Patreon yesterday. Did like a 10-minute segment with Brett, just explaining all the future of it.
You went 10 minutes on that?
I think so. About just pretty much talking about how I broke it down a lot. Like it's going to be YouTube. It's going to be very social media heavy. It's going to be different format. It's just going to be on YouTube. No more podcasts. But yeah.
Just as important, what is replacing it on Patreon?
Yes. I said that, I mentioned it, and I said that we'd probably talk about it more on today's episode, and it's today's episode. We said since it's going away, we are going to replace it. So you are getting content on Patreon. We're going to be doing Coffee Fridays.
Live Coffee Friday.
At the end of the month instead of Do You Know It? Coffee Friday Live.
Which may, believe it or not, occur on Friday.
Yes. So it'll be a live, I think it'll be in the morning, Coffee Friday in the morning.
Chat will be popping.
You never know who will pop
The
on.
boys will be getting loose.
Yeah.
You never know who you'll see on the
those
Coffee
Those Friday apps are just a little bit diffy.
You may see the mayor. You might see the governor. You might see a fringe guy named James.
We're going to roll Abbott in here.
You're about to make like a handicap compliant joke, weren't you?
Yeah,
Around our building. Come on, Randy.
But anyways, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Coffee Fridays, patrons only.
If you're more of a reader type, you like to read things with your eyeballs and brain. That's how you read things. We got a Substack, wash.substack.com every Friday. And then what else? Oh, yeah. In addition to the Do You Know It change and the Coffee Friday coming to Patreon change, we'll do cold calls. If you don't know what, this is all beyond the paywall. This is all on our Patreon, which you can go try out for free for a week. I recommend, because I'm a greedy boy and I like doing this for a living, maybe go in there and just start with the $5 tier, maybe, or just go up to the 10. Just go opto and get everything. But what that'll get you is once a month we cold call people, they're listeners, and we mix it up with them because you guys are very interesting people as well. We also do listener voicemails every Thursday. That's a staple. And then we'll do exactly 5 minutes. That's where we spin the doohickey, the bingo ball doohickey.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out a number, reference a spreadsheet, and we take a prompt and we talk about that prompt for exactly 5 minutes. It's a lot of fun. So check us out. Go give our Patreon a shot. You can go try it free, but I bet you will. I bet you'll immediately upgrade to Opto.
Yeah,
be an Opto backer.
Go ahead and go follow Do You Know It on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. All at Do You Know It Show.
I got that follow last night on my personal.
I did too. I finally got it too, and I followed you back as promised.
Wow, there we go. At Do You Know It Show. Like and share and subscribe and all that.
Some say Randy's in his bag on this show. The shirt he wore yesterday, I got to tell you, I posted it to the socials, but it is one of a kind.
It is a pretty good shirt. It's an orange pin dot orange shirt with cuffs and a collar
French
that are
cuffs.
Orange striped.
Yeah, Randy, unaware that there was a device needed, 2 of them really, for the cuffs on the French cuff shirt. So he had to do a little MacGyvering.
I had a zip tie him instead of using
zip
cuff
tied
links.
him.
The zip tie, cuff.
Which surprisingly clever. I think I gave you a toothpick and I was like, figure it out.
A toothpick.
I don't know what those are going to do. I don't know, man. But the question I'm always left with is like, what do you get the man who already has everything? Father's Day I'm talking about.
Ooh, I have a great gift idea.
Go.
For the man who has everything. He probably doesn't yet have an Aura frame.
Aura frames. named the best digital photo frame by Wirecutter. It's easy to see why. We are all owners of Aura frames. This office is now the owner of an Aura frame. I believe we all have family members who own an Aura frame that we have gifted them. Why? Because it's such a great gift.
It is the best gift.
There's unlimited storage, so you can add as many photos, videos, and funny memes as you can find. And it's so simple to set up. Just plug it in and share away. For the guy who swore he didn't need anything, we all know that guy. Sometimes it's been me. I've been that guy.
If you are gifting this, as we're talking about, there is a fantastic gifting feature which allows you to load pictures and or videos on the Aura frame before they even take it out of the box. It's a little QR code on the box. You scan it, you load pictures. So when they plug it in, connect it to Wi-Fi, bam, they don't have to wait and load their own pictures because they're already there waiting for them. This is great for parents and grandparents.
Aura has a great deal for Father's Day. For a limited time, listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $30 off on their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's auraframes.com, promo code CIRCLING. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions do apply. That's auraframes.com, promo code CIRCLING. Check our socials. I got a post I'm going to put up relating to Aura frames. I'm looking for some UGC. You know what that is? Do you understand what I'm saying when I say UGC?
User-generated content.
Yeah. So look for that. auraframes.com, promo code CIRCLING. Randy, how was that bachelor party over the weekend, Hoss?
You know, Dave, it was just swell. The bachelor party was fine. The laser tag with our good friend Lauren for her party. I may have shredded my knee.
Okay, so the blazer tag was unrelated to the bachelor party.
Yes, those were separate. Those are separate things.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got 1 minute into playing laser tag, and I did the smallest move.
Why don't you walk out here and show us, Hoss?
You know what? You want me to walk?
Don't
out
recreate what shredded your knee.
Yeah, don't do it. Actually,
hey, I will just show the people at home that are viewing just how much I turned. Here we go. The camera's on me, and that's about as fast. That's about as fast as I did it too.
That scares me.
That's
man.
like Tarico. That's like Tarico looking over to talk to Collinsworth.
It was such a small move. It just, I guess I planted my foot weird, but I've torn my ACL twice, and it's the same knee, and so it just immediately just grinded, and it just immediately swelled up and went stiff.
When I hear things like that, and also when I see videos of athletes who tear their Achilles making moves that don't look like they're much, you know what I mean? Like Vinny Testaverde years ago, he just dropped back, planted his back foot, and his Achilles just tore. It makes me scared that it can happen to me at any moment.
Yeah, man. I just can't get past you pronouncing it Achilles.
Yeah, you sound like Cartman saying, I got to reach these keys.
It blows my mind.
Achilles? Did I say Achilles?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Achilles. Yeah.
You might be right. It just blows my mind because.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's right.
But you're right. It freaks me out.
I'm freaked out about it.
Kevin Durant
he made a move that I'd probably make at Parks' baseball practice. I'm helping out with the kids. I field ground balls and shit. It's yeah.
I follow a guy on Instagram, Humble Brag. No, he's like if you're over 40, it's like an over 40 shit you can do in the gym to prepare basically to not fuck your back up. But one of those shoulders shows you ways to do stuff. A lot of it's for much older than 40, but I follow it just to have that knowledge, right? And he has some specific calf stuff you do to kind of strengthen and prepare that area. Just because I'm out there on the T-ball field.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing a ton of running.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But
you make quick
little
movements.
Yeah, it's little things. And the amount of people that I know that neighbors who play softball, you guys who played in the softball league, that have stories about people in their league or themselves. They're my first softball game, I was trying to run out of, stretch a single into a double, and boom, something blew up in my knee. Horrible.
One of the dads in Parks' friend group, he was in his backyard like a few weeks ago, just doing something with his kids. And he said his calf was real tight. He's like, he just like, whatever, it's not that big a deal. I'll stretch it out later. And then moments later, he just buckled and tore his Achilles. He tore it. It's just like hanging out in the backyard.
Dude,
What the fuck,
he's
man?
just fucking hanging it, trying to be a dad.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
Hector. That's my Achilles from Troy.
Okay.
Instead of Achilles.
Okay.
But yeah.
How do
yeah.
I reach these kids?
But yeah, it kind of sucked. So
No pop though?
it was a grind and a pop, but like it
Oof.
didn't pop as much.
Damn.
So I went home and my
Call me Randy's knee the way I be grinding.
I went home and my former roommate, I don't know, it's kind of a weird spot right now.
You don't have to make it weird.
His wife is going to be an orthopedic surgeon, so she gave me like an exam and did everything, and she didn't think that the ACL seemed like it was intact. Like there wasn't obvious signs that it was torn, but so I might have torn my meniscus, and I'm hoping like the outer section because that might just heal on its own. So right now it's just kind of stiff a little bit. I've been wearing a knee brace when needed, but yeah, it's just I haven't had problems with it in 7 years, and I've been working out pretty consistently, like doing jump training and all that, and just this one little move, just not. It's not like if I was doing laser tag and I was running around and cutting around and that happened, I'd be like, yeah, I deserve this. But this was like just such a small turn and kind of stunk. But the rest of the Bachelor party was fun. Went out to a boat on Lake Austin and being able to just float in the cold water, that really helped the knee a lot.
Yeah, there is a photo posted. I don't know what it was posted to. Brett posted. It was you and a friend of the show, Gordon, aka Gordo. And you guys are just both rocking knee braces on the boat. You can't have two knee brace guys.
Only one knee brace guy is
Sub
allowed
40.
on the boat.
Y'all are both under 40.
One of y'all should have swam back to shore. Only one's allowed, man. That's too much. You get no hose like that, dude.
No.
You're scaring the hose.
The
with
hose
knee
hop
brace.
on board that boat. They see two knee braces. They're out.
Oh no, I took the knee brace off on the boat. You know, I didn't want that tan line.
Yeah, good.
And I wasn't going to be like moving around that much. But on the bus there, I'm like, you know what? Might as well have it.
Oh, you took it off. I noticed.
Yeah. I don't really have it on right now. So
I would
it's
have
fine.
been wearing that for a while, I think.
So, and then Sunday we did the go-karts, and I was wrong. I thought we were doing the Coda one. They do have go-karts at Coda, but
There's a couple backers very
yeah.
upset at you.
Yeah,
Reached out to me.
I until the day I thought we were doing Coda, and then I asked Omar, I'm like, we're going to Coda, right? Like, oh no, we're doing the indoor one because they could accommodate our group better than
But Coda does have one?
Yes, they do. So,
Okay.
and I know Omar said that we should go do it. I think Tuesday nights are their special nights at Coda for the go-karts.
Who won?
Friend of the show, Nick. I think you've met him before. He won, but he's grown up doing like motorsports and stuff and like dirt bikes. But I got third. I got third place.
You medaled.
Yeah, out of 12. And
He's on the podium.
I got my little trophy on my desk out there.
What about Brett?
Brett, I will say, Brett got I think 7th,
Oh,
and
he's the driver guy.
He was, I think, consistently because we did just a practice run of 12 laps. Then we did a seating, which was the best lap got you that. And then we did the actual race. And I think he performed better than me in both the first and the second time. And he was like top 3 of those. And I do think he did get a pretty shitty car for the actual race.
He had a really quick lap at the BMW thing, so I bet he was very disappointed too.
That's why I was
Yeah.
kind of like, oh man, he really went into that thinking he was going to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he finished 4th among everyone in the entire event.
After the BMW thing, this is 100% true. On the way out of like, where were we? Greenville?
Greenville.
Yeah.
Well, outside of that, Spartanburg.
Yeah. He was like, said he was talking to one of the drivers who was like showing him how to do it or whatever. And like, Brett was like seriously entertaining, like going out to like the driving school and doing it. Cause he's like, the driver said like, I showed
potential.
signs that I had potential.
Yeah.
And he was like, I could see it. He was like serious, like thinking about it. I'm like,
Is this my next career move?
I'm like, that's sick, but like, why?
Yeah, what do you want to do with this?
What are you gonna? Have you driven in Austin? There's not a ton of places to go do that.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad because like when we got to the straightaways, my car just would like speed past him, and he had a bad car. So
Wah! Is that the noise you made? Oh,
that was Wario. Yeah.
I made that dude throw up at the BMW thing.
Oh, I forgot about that, dude. Then he threw up. Didn't he throw up twice?
He threw up twice. He got back in the car
Why
for
did
the
he
hot
do
lap
that?
for some dumbass reason.
The last thing I'm going to do if I'm nauseous is a hot lap.
Yeah. The people who were working the event were very upset with them.
Yeah, I mean it's like a nice event. They bring in VIPs and stuff, and then there's just a guy
Just puking
making
all
vom.
over the joint.
He made vom right there in the middle of everybody, and
I-
it couldn't even make it to like away from people.
The second time is just unexcusable. Like the first time, it's like, oh, I guess
They're
it
very
happens,
unexcusable.
but
Oh, the
like
first
this-
time it's like, all right, man, sorry that happened. Got to clean the car, take it out of rotation, whatever. But to get back in it, they were like, dude, what are you doing? And they got like actually pissed.
yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, they should have put like a hazmat suit on him if he wanted to run it back in there. That's what I would have done.
Oh, also had him a gangbang.
You had to make gangbang?
Yeah,
Of course, that is.
that is a double quarter pounder, double cheeseburger. I don't know, from McDonald's and a McChicken, and you just take the 2 patties and put the McChicken inside, and it's just a giant sandwich. It's so good. I haven't had one of them in probably 10 years.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sounds good. What are you typing?
Dude, I'm run it back. Would you calm down?
Fucking stenographer over here, or whatever.
Yeah, overall, very fun weekend outside the knee.
But it's feeling better.
It's feeling better, still a little stiff, and I think I've officially, which I'm just taking this as a optimistic thing that me hurting my knee right now is the catalyst of saying, hey, I'm hiring movers for my move, and is preventing what would have been a worse injury if I actually moved
When are you
myself.
moving?
Monday.
Ah, man, I got that fucking.
No, I'm
thing.
pretty locked into hiring movers, which
I know, but I would though. But
reminds
I got
me,
this work.
I'm helping Dave with his thing.
no
yeah, we got that
video
thing.
Monday. No video
Are
Monday.
you freaking serious?
Yeah, no video Monday.
Ah, man, but what if like we need video? Ah, do you want me to help you with that?
No video on too much dip or circling back. Taking the day off. So just if you're watching this, you're not paying attention. No video on Monday.
I don't really think we need to do this weekend in fun for everybody, unless you have some highlights. And you're saving Peepee Minute for later on. I didn't plan on. I just really want. I think the people had a right to know about Randy's knee.
No, that's fine. I had just a great weekend. It was a birthday weekend for Chelsea, and just spoiled her a bit and had a good time, man. That was it.
Did you boil her up some eggs?
Parks had 2 pool parties.
yeah.
A baseball one and into school year one.
I guess it was Memorial Day weekend. So
Yeah.
that's pool party.
I went
central.
low key crazy in the pool Saturday and Sunday. Also played golf, buddy. You don't want to see me pulling up with my 12.5 handicap to the function because
Oh,
I'm playing well below it at the moment.
Damn.
And the only reason we played a shamble on Sunday.
Bryson?
No. Okay. Yeah, sure. Very generous crowd. And let me just tell you, things are moving in the right direction. I think come July, which I mean, like when July rolls around,
Okay,
not what you do. It's gonna
It's the opposite of No Nut November.
Exactly.
It's just come July.
be in good shape. Gonna be in good shape, man. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a commerce platform, you're gonna be in good shape with Shopify. When we started this podcast, it seemed like we had to figure it out on our own. We're just putting our heads together, circling back even. And, it's like, what are we going to do? Like scripts, setup, filming, schedule, logos, all that stuff. It's all very overwhelming. Every day it seemed like had to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. But when you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list, it keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding that right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer for millions of businesses, including our own. That tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that are just getting started. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you've got a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory, which let me tell you, that's not easy, to international shipping, to processing, returns, and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you are ready for Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/circling. Go to shopify.com/circling. Dylan, what's that URL there, house?
Shopify.com/circling.
Well said. Shopify.com/circling. Mechanical bull guy.
This dude.
This was making the rounds over the weekend. It's tough because we've seen a lot of dates go wrong on Twitter, people posting about the L's they've taken. We had the lady who took down 48 oysters in one sitting,
and for some reason videoed the whole thing, which might be even worse than just eating 48 oysters.
Ugh, just the slurping.
What the slurping? It still lives in my head.
Our guy MBG at Glowless on Twitter tweeted, girl just told me she ghosted me because I got too drunk and rode the mechanical bull 3 times on our first date.
Where did he go wrong? That sounds like a great time.
How many times does she ride the mechanical bull?
Great question.
Look, you pick a date place that has a mechanical bull. You can't expect that dude just to one and done it.
Yeah, where did they go? Billy Bob's?
Does Billy Bob's have a mechanical bull? That is the largest freaking honky tonk dance hall I've ever seen.
It's sick.
It's huge.
Billy Bob's. I think they definitely have one. They used to. Oh yeah, they do. That's like a staple of Billy Bob's, I think. No, they don't actually. Fuck. Whatever. Not important. What we're talking about here is getting ghosted. You know what though? He got ghosted, but at least like she came back around and like told him, like, this is what happened.
That was why. Yeah.
Like, this is the deal, man. It was the bull.
It was a mechanical
One time,
bull.
fine. I could see how a guy riding a mechanical bull could give a young lady the ick. Could be cringe if you're not good at. Would you be more weirded out if you were really good at
That's
it?
what I was gonna say. Like, how is he like?
Got them thighs.
Some people know how to ride a mechanical bull, and they look. It can be very sexual in nature too, the way you ride it.
Yeah, I think if you're at a bar with one, that's like a pervy guy move to post up there.
Yeah,
and like just comment to his boys like, oh yeah.
I've seen
guys
videos
like
of
Randy are.
I've seen videos of young women doing it and with no hands. It's just all thigh, and they, I'll just say it's impressive. Keep it PG.
Yeah, he always shares them to me. He sends them to me.
No,
on
I
Instagram.
don't. No, I
like,
don't.
hey, man.
Y'all seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
Can you imagine? Like she's there and she's on the first date. She just casually looking down at her phone and like hits the group chat like, haha, no, it's going well. Yeah, he's on the mechanical bull right now. It's kind of cute. He really likes it. And he goes back for a second time. He's like, he's running it back. And then he gets on there a third time. He's like, by the way, he's shit faced and he's on the bull again. So
maybe he got tossed early the first time. He's like,
It usually happens on the third date.
I can't go out like this. So he had to get back on and show her that he knows how to ride a bull.
Like it was like he had a point to prove.
Yeah, like that wasn't my best, babe. Hold on.
Yeah, I think
hold my beer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever been ghosted.
But you're a young lady. I'm putting you in the shoes of a young lady, and you're on a first date, and a guy shows up, and he has a little bit of a limp, and then he tells you, "Yeah, I tore my knee playing laser tag." Do you think that that's a turnoff?
You got to make up something.
You got to say like I was at my nephew's laser tag party. You can't say you were there for an adult party. No offense. Laser tag rules, but you got to like have like a cute angle,
You should have seen
a
this.
cute angle.
You should have seen this one guy there. I think he was by himself. He probably young 20s, maybe, or like 19 at the youngest. And he was just going through and just murking people.
You strapped up.
I think it was just by himself too.
So Parks had his birthday party there in February, and I participated in 2 of the laser tag games. I thought I would be a much better than I actually was. I finished like 8th place, I think, once, which is not great. Those little kids, man, they were just taking me out.
Yeah.
I was taller though, so I was like they have like a bunch of like railings there, and I was maybe because I was more exposed than the little kids were.
They have the benefit of the cover from
they can hide easier.
half walls.
Also, my gun stopped working halfway through the first round.
Find a way.
Mine did too.
It was real. I was just a sitting duck. I had nothing.
Figure it out.
I went and swapped guns with like 2 minutes left.
That's what you should have
It was
done. Good job.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, man, let's try to be, you want your, you know, if you go on a first date and you talk to your boys, they're like, be yourself.
Maybe the date wasn't going well. Like he wasn't into this chick. He was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a good time, and she's not gonna like this, but that's okay because it won't be a second date anyway. So you just use this as a get out play. You got too drunk.
Yeah.
3 rides in the bull. Have you ever done a mechanical bull?
Surely I have, but I don't think I've done it as an adult.
I think I did it. There was a bar on 4th Street maybe years ago. I forgot what it was called, but they had one. And my friends used to love going. I don't know why. The bar kind of stunk. And I did it in my mid-20s. I think that was the last time I did it.
You don't have bull rider build.
No, I don't.
Bull riders are not big fellas traditionally, right?
No, they're not. They're lean, short fellas.
I do pretty well in it.
Huh?
I do pretty well on it. It's all about the grip thigh strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You got that gripper on you.
Yeah.
Those thighs.
You got those power thighs.
It's true.
Right into your fucking thick ass.
What?
Most of the comments are supporting her, by the way.
I love this comment. The first text she sent to the group chat, I don't care to see. But the one she sent when you spun the 3rd time, I need to see. I would love to see that. It's like he wrote the mechanical bull. Oh my God, girls. He just wrote it a 3rd time.
It would take a lot of money for me to ride a real bull.
Oh, that just ain't happening for your boy. I'm not doing it. What about a Bronco?
Why do I feel like the Bronco could launch me higher, but the bull could hurt me more? Like obviously, if you get
The Bronco's twitchier.
right, yeah, definitely.
Jumps higher, twitchier.
It's a tale of 2 different animals, a horse and a cow.
I mean, a bull rider gets more respect in the rodeo game.
They do, and is that fair?
I don't know if that's fair. I think once you're off the bull, that's when the danger really sets in because it can get you. I think a Bronco is just getting away
I
from
have
it.
a friend from back home who is a rodeo clown,
Really?
so he knows all about this world. Yeah, he was like a good one. There's levels to that apparently,
Yeah.
which I learned. But
If you're riding a bull, you want a seasoned clown in the ring with you.
yeah, I don't think I would do it. I'm not even clowning up.
I'm not. Well, you know how to paint your face for it. We know that.
Mhm.
That would, yeah. I mean, I'm basically halfway there. Well, damn, man. I was looking for some follow-ups from this guy, and there's really not. He hasn't. I was hoping he would post like some texts or something.
He's looking for the next young lady to take out.
I meant to talk about this earlier, but we got distracted. So, you know, Twitter's got the what's happening, and then there's trending items. Atop my trending items was Emma Watson. You know, they've revealed the new Harry Potter characters for the show, right? It's a prequel, not a prequel show. What is it?
I think it's just a remake.
Remake, but it's a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, oh, Emma Watson's trending. I wonder if she like commented on it or people have some takes that I'm sure are terrible. I clicked it. It's none of that. What Twitter serves, it is nothing but AI pervy AI photos of Emma Watson that are clearly like fake photoshops. What is she the most like, is there just like a segment of guys that are just like disgusting pervs for Emma Watson, Randy?
Oh,
I don't know why I'm
Dude,
looking at you.
it's
right now.
Harry Potter nerds who are also pervs.
That's fucking weird, man. That should not be trending.
A lot of people think Emma Watson is like one of the most like beautiful women
She's
out
very
there.
beautiful to me.
She's very pretty. Very pretty.
Dude, speaking of AI, have you seen these the new Google AI videos that have been getting served on Instagram?
Dude,
it's
yes,
ridiculous.
I have.
That is it is wild how good they look. You can still tell they're AI, but they have come a long way.
I think most people can't tell that they're AI though. You got to know what you're looking for.
it's just the fact that like they can do scripts and they all can all have voices and like the action scenes, everything.
It looks scarily real.
Yeah, this is the official beginning of the end. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So I was unaware that the villain in the last two Mission Impossibles is an AI
Oh yeah.
called the Entity. I did a rewatch, or I did a watch. I had not seen the next to last one, and I watched it, and like I was very disappointed to find out the villain was not like a dude. Well, it kind of is, but it kind of is. The main thing is like it's not like a Javier Bardem like in the past. It is an AI being, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
let's see how they do this. And so far, not great.
I'll probably do that rewatch on the plane this weekend for the part 1 so I can go see it in the movies next week.
Remind me where you're going.
Going to Indianapolis for a wedding this weekend.
You're going from Indianapolis for a wedding right into a move.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Gross.
I just realized that I have to pack everything tonight and tomorrow night and maybe Sunday night when I get back. That was the only time.
Okay. I was going to give you shit for taking Monday off, even though it's perfectly justified. But now it's like, yeah, don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Randy.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Are you going to do your, what was the dance move you learned for Barrett's wedding?
The Juby slide. With this
I
knee,
feel like I feel like that's
doubt.
not
banned.
in question.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that. That might have been how the source of this. It might have just been sitting there waiting to pop and you played the wrong game of laser tag.
Could have been.
Just go outside and smoke a heater or something when everyone's dancing.
Yeah.
You can't get out
I
there.
like that.
You can
idea.
still grind your chinos.
But yeah, I'll get low a little bit. I'm
No,
not going to be.
no,
I'm not
don't
going to
get too low.
No. It's more lateral movement and turning. And like if you go straight in front, I might just do a little. If I do the do the cha-cha during the Casper slide, I should be fine. That's move. But like to the left, I don't know if I'm doing that part.
The what slide?
The Casper slide.
I've never heard it called that.
What do you have heard it called? Slide to the left, slide to the right.
Mhm.
3 hops this time.
No, I know the song.
Yes, the
I've
Casper
just
slide.
never heard it called that.
DJ Casper is the.
Yeah.
See, my thing, and I'm not a doctor, but I always thought lateral movement was the big tell on an ACL.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But you actually had someone who knows what they're talking about look at it instead
Yeah.
of me. Google
So
guy.
it's rotation. I think rotation might be more of like the meniscus, but lateral is definitely like when I tore my ACL, it was definitely because I was making a cut or I fell down from a jump and like it just popped out.
Speaking of popped out, I want to pop out and give a shout out to our good friends in Turkey. Not Turkey, Texas, but Turkey. Because Turkey is taking action, Randy.
Speaking of flights,
Under new regulations, commercial airlines operating flights in Turkey are required to issue a revised version of the standard in-flight announcement to remain seated, warning that violations will be documented and reported, according to a circular issued by the Aviation Authority in Turkey. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you stand up when the plane lands, if you doing it, you could face a fine.
That's not what this is saying.
Yes, it is.
I think I see where you're going with this, Dave, but I'm pretty sure it means like you can't unbuckle your seatbelt while they're
While
like
the plane is
going to
taxiing.
taxiing to the thing.
Which people don't do unless you're just a total lunatic.
Despite announcements informing passengers of the rules, many are standing up before the aircraft reaches its parking positions and before the seatbelt sign is turned off. It's all in the same family, though.
Oh,
No, it's not.
It's
It's
not.
I didn't know that people were doing that. That's insane.
It's insane.
That is insane.
It says here, the trend, which has been dubbed Dylan by users online, has become a safety hazard for those in Turkey.
Okay,
It's interesting.
I've stated this on the record before, but I'll say it again. When the plane stops, and if I have an aisle seat only, I will stand next to my seat in the aisle. It's a leg stretch play. That's all it is.
And I will say, I am still anti that, but this is what Turkey is doing. I think is if people are really like, as soon as it lands and they're like just getting up, it's like, hey, that's a problem.
There's no reason to be anti what I just said.
Yeah,
When the plane stops and the
No,
seatbelt
there's a lot
sign
of
is
reason.
off,
It's
and we're at the
off-putting.
gate,
It's just
stand-
off-putting behavior.
Why?
Because like everybody's like sitting there,
Not
it's like, okay,
bothering anybody.
we know we can't go for at least.
I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to sneak up.
I know, but it's
like past
it's
people.
uncomfortable to people to have someone standing up and to have just have someone like standing there next to him. It's just
Yeah.
weird. Like
If I
just
I'm
weird
not standing
vibes.
next to anybody unless
There's
someone gets
peop-
across the aisle from me, but they can also stand up if they want.
You're
There's
forcing
room.
them to stand up to avoid the off-putting behavior.
I'm not forcing them to do anything.
and then you guys
You
are,
are. If they otherwise they're gonna have to sit there and like be like, oh, this fucker next to me, just hovering over me.
It's not like I'm like in the
Lurking.
middle of the aisle, just like hovering. I'm just,
Like
I stay close to my, I'm like, my legs
You're
are touching,
albatrossing.
my legs are touching my seat when I'm standing.
It's an albatross. You're just there. It's like, okay, what's this guy?
No,
What's this guy's?
I think there's nothing wrong with that behavior whatsoever.
I think what Dave said, it's just dick or ass in my face. And it's like, it's too close. It's too close. Even if it's not right there, it's like, I'm eye level with the butt. I don't know.
What
Yeah,
you'll
it's a
sometimes
little
see
bit-
is people who will stand up and then they'll try to sneak their way up and get an early exit.
Well,
That
I
is fucked
assume
up behavior.
that's what you're doing.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
But that's the assumption. If I
I'm
don't know
standing
you,
next to my seat.
still, I'm like, what's this guy? What's he aiming to do here?
I'm exiting in the same order I would any other way.
It's like, oh, this guy's trying to get a little jump on us.
No,
Huh?
I would that's against the rules. That's against protocol.
Huh.
But when I've sat down for hours on end,
Oh,
I want
look at the stander.
to stretch the legs out a little bit.
Here's a guy standing up.
Dylan's reaching to get his guitar from the overhead so he can start playing for everybody.
Hey guys,
Also-
I do not want your money. This
Another
is just
thing
take 1
you can't
minute.
do, you can't pull your
No, don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah, you can't do that.
you can't pull your carry-on down while doing that because
Certainly not.
that takes up a lot of space.
It's a trash move.
Yeah, we wait until it's time to go, then pull it down. It's a rule.
It should be.
I have good airplane behavior.
Your level of off-putting, I will say, is out of 5, you are like a 2. Where there's worse offenders. There's 3s and 4s on those plays. You're like a 2 out of 5 off-putting.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm a 1.
I think that's a good way to put it. I think planes should just start having the overhead bars like on a roller coaster. Yeah, so that you can't get up until
Boy, those things never felt safe.
I don't
You just
trust
got like
them.
some 14-year-old walk by and like checks it. And you're like, you sure?
I don't trust those, man.
You sure? I'm going to do the shockwave real here, right? Backward.
and every so
This thing's going to hold me in.
often, like especially as a kid, every so often you get like a strong guy do it. And he goes and it clicks one more in that you're like, oh, now it's like compressing on you. Yeah, I hated that.
You catch me on the roller coaster, my hands in the air.
Oh shit.
You'll catch me on the ground waiting for y'all to finish the roller coaster.
Coward.
I don't do them.
He's out there with Brett, who just has an ice pack on his neck, trying to get down to 59 degrees.
He's got the perfect temp for roller coasters. 59.
Which is just too cold.
It is. I mean, like, yeah, that's the problem. It is too cold.
God, I need to go to a roller coaster soon.
I don't know if you do, man.
I do.
It feels like every time you go to a kid's thing or do like a kid, you get hurt in some capacity.
It's just a one time. Yeah, I did a laser tag and go kart this weekend. Pretty kids shit.
Did you get whiplash? Was it like go kart? It wasn't bumper cars. This is real go karts.
Yeah.
Bumper cars, I'll probably never, unless my son wants to do bumper cars, I'll never get in a bumper car again. I don't need that. I don't need the jolt from a bumper car.
You're soft, dude.
Whiplash. You won't even do a roller coaster.
They go 2 miles per hour. They're
You
so
don't.
slow.
You definitely don't need to be on one.
They're so slow.
You have the injury history I'm worried about.
Kids do them.
I know, but
You're soft, dude.
I'm post 40. I'm looking out for myself. Bumper cars, and they go 2 miles an hour. They're no fun.
Well, we're going to talk about me hurting my knee, doing laser tag, doing kid shit. How about you on the trampoline? You were doing some kid shit.
I didn't hurt myself.
I don't know.
I played golf the next day. Was I worried about how I was going to wake up and feel? Yes.
What was up with that trampoline? It was just floor level trampoline. That's
That was
sick.
dope.
It's an in-ground trampoline that my friend has,
That was sick.
which I did not know that was an option. But it's apparently safe. Yeah, it makes sense that it's safer. You launch off of it, you're right there on the ground.
True.
I will say it's kind of scary. You look down and there's just like a hole with like a rock pit under it. So you're like, oh, if I like went through this would be bad. But yeah, I was trying to land. Look, I haven't jumped on a trampoline in like 15 years. So I was like, oh, this is fun. Trampolines are fun. I would be out here getting the blood flowing every morning. But yeah, I was trying to hit the Misty flip. Did I hit it eventually? Kinda. That was my first chance. Then I had to clear the dogs off. There's dogs running around. Or get the dogs off the trampoline. That was said like 40 times that day. It was a good time. Oh, man. Where do you want to go from here? You want to do your Peepee Minute?
We'll do a quick Peepee Minute if y'all want to.
Explain to the folks at home what the Peepee Minute is.
Again, that's just about my son's Little League season. Championship game was on Wednesday, so we recorded. Our last circling back was Wednesday, so I haven't had a chance to talk about it yet. And we'll keep this. We'll keep this quick. Got jumped out to an early lead. The boys are just hitting the ball, man. Great to see. Parks had a nice little 2 RBI single in the first inning. Tied for the top of the first, they were up 4-0. Other team was just playing catch up the rest of the game. Man, they were playing like shit, like as recent as like 3-4 weeks ago. And they found something, man. They started making plays in the field, started throwing strikes, and they started hitting the ball. So yeah, they're champs, bro. Champs, man.
Did they get some kind of trophy to recognize them as first place?
You got a trophy, which is not just a participation trophy. They don't do that in this league. Trophy only for the champs, which was great to see. It is sitting proudly on his dresser right now. He was amped up, man. The
So
boys,
now what?
We're gonna take the summer off. There is a summer league, but it's just too hot. I never played summer ball growing up because I couldn't handle the heat. And Parks is going to take a little break. We'll be back at it in the fall.
Does this team stay together? How does that work?
No, they have every season. There are 2 seasons per year. Every season they do a new tryout and a new draft. And I haven't been an official assistant coach yet because a lot of these guys get just like grandfathered in. They've been around longer than I have. But I'm gonna put my name in the hat for this next season. I really want to be an assistant, like an official assistant coach.
Okay.
He's got the itch, man. He's all in on baseball. He's collecting baseball cards now, and it's a whole thing.
Does he have a card? Did they make cards of the kids?
He does. He does have cards.
Sick.
Yeah. I'll bring a couple in here. Put one on the fridge.
Dang, I like that. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I remember our team stayed together for a few years. It probably makes more sense to just reshuffle, just to like,
Yeah.
You want to play with players of different skills. You want to just mix it up.
You'll see a few of the kids. So if your dad is a coach, the coaches tend to stay together for the most part. And so you'll see their sons kind of just have like a core unit, and then they just fill in from there. But yeah, for the most part, they reshuffle the deck and go again.
We just got a net and a brand new tee for our backyard. So we're about to be hitting into the net,
Fuck yeah.
and I'm about to be. I haven't tried it out to see if it's golf ball compliant, but we're about to find out.
He has shown interest in doing so. University of Texas has summer camps, summer baseball camps.
Oh, okay.
He's interested in doing it, which would be fun.
I thought Schloss was scouting him.
No, that'd be sick. He might show up to summer camp and see what's what. But
Cool.
yeah, Real
Where's
cool.
the camp at?
It's at the field.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is sick. He might get a real thrill out of that.
Dang.
No.
Well, that's cool, man.
And that wraps up the Peepee Minute. Put a nice little bow on this one. Champs, he got a lot better during the season. Got a lot more confidence. Swinging the bat well. Got a few innings in on the mound. And
Yeah, he's done it all.
he wants to keep going. So his dad's very, very happy about it.
Very cool. Congrats to what is the team name?
The Jaguars.
The Jags. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh man. Guys, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Rocket Money. After a 3-day weekend, kind of forget like where your spending went. You need that Rocket Money email because when it comes to spending, sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. The daily coffee habit, streaming subscriptions, they add up fast without you even noticing. Rocket Money helps you spot those patterns so you can do something about them and keep more money in your pocket. With prices going up on just about everything, being smart with your money, it's not just a good idea, it's essential. Rocket Money helps me manage my subscriptions. It's the personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. See all of your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all accounts. I use this thing weekly, if not daily. I always try to give it a look. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. That's so good. You could do a lot with $740 a year, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You can get a season pass to the Six Flags over Texas, Randy. That's something you could do. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling today. That's rocketmoney.com/circling, rocketmoney.com/circling. Hey, yeah. So I think this guy's alive. This video is making the rounds on Twitter. It's from the cheese roll out in England.
We've all seen videos of the cheese roll.
Yeah, don't play it yet. I want to talk about the cheese roll. What is the cheese roll? Do we know what the cheese roll is?
So they roll a wheel of cheese off of this giant hill. And then I think people just try to run after it.
It's an annual event.
And it's how aggressively do you want to go after this cheese wheel determines your fate.
Yeah.
You can play it safe and just kind of lightly jog down, maybe slide on your bottom a little bit in some of the steep parts of this hill, or you can just go all out and sprint for it and risk dying.
Randy.
This sounds hell on the knee. Here it is.
Oh my God.
So it looks like this guy was launched out
I
of a
haven't
cannon.
seen this angle of it yet. I've seen other ones.
I showed you the other one.
So this guy is just all out sprint down this hill. And if you sprint down a hill, you know it's not going to go well for you at some point.
Now, we talked about injuries earlier.
This dude does a double back flip and just lands right on his back. Oh. And he's
at a minimum unconscious.
best case scenario, he's concussed and unconscious here. But
Look, I would not do this. You're not going to catch me at cheese roll.
this dude completely sold out.
He was going for it.
Oh,
And he didn't even win.
He hit his head so hard. It's hard to win when you're unconscious. Wait, does the winner, is it just the first to the bottom, or is it
Yeah,
you
I
have to
think
like
so.
try and grab this cheese?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, according to the man goes flying from, yeah,
All right. Are you doing this or are you running with the bulls?
I feel like the bull. Ooh, I feel like you can. I think I'm running with the bulls. Although I feel bad because they kill the bull for no reason. at
I
the
don't
end.
like that part of it either. But I think I'm
Whereas
running with
this,
the bulls.
I kill my any
whether you
life I have after age 50.
whether you participate or not, that bull's getting got. So you might as well just run with them. You know.
It's a fair point.
I'm running with the bulls before I'm doing this. This is just it's just so
I like
reckless.
know people who have ran with the bulls.
Yeah.
And it's basically like, I think it's not that difficult to stay out of the way.
I think you can position yourself to where you're not really in that much danger.
Dude, this guy
Oh
is,
my God.
This guy is like 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah, he is in the upside down. I've never seen anyone get that much air from this. Oh my God. Play it from there, Randy. Oh. I mean, he's going like 35 miles per hour, it looks like. Ooh.
I mean,
Have we heard if this guy's okay? Is there a follow-up to this story?
I don't know, man. I don't see a scenario where like running down this hill goes well for me. Even like a light jog down this hill at this point in my life, there's a risk of like at a minimum like a high ankle sprain.
So I've never done this, obviously, but when you fall skiing, sometimes on a pretty steep slope, sometimes you lose the ability to stop. Like you just got to go with it and just let your body settle where it naturally wants to, and you just feel like totally out of control. You just hope that you don't hit anything really hard, like a tree, or you don't smack your head too hard. And it's not a comfortable feeling at all, but this seems much, much more dangerous than that.
You should be able to wear a helmet at a minimum.
I think you'd get made fun of.
You would definitely get made fun of, but
yeah, don't pitch that idea to Dylan.
yeah, I know. Yeah, good point.
I mean, I think that kind of, takes a lot of the danger factor away, which is kind of the whole crux of the event, I think.
Yeah, even with a helmet, this dude's still out.
Yeah, absolutely. He hit
helmet's not
his
helping
head
that
so hard.
It's like he found like a little in-ground trampoline to launch off.
Yeah.
It's like at Mario Kart when you go over like the light up arrows and then just fucking like kind of they give you that little jolt. It's like why did nobody else? I guess nobody else was dedicated to the game like this.
He ran down like his whole plan was to go viral. He just wanted to completely.
He didn't even win. A German YouTuber won.
No, his lifeless body settled at the bottom of the hill.
Oh yeah, he's out at the bottom.
But I'm confused why there are people who are further down the hill than he is, considering how because they all take off at the same time, don't they?
I think it's like medics to prepare if something like this happens because they like all swarm him. I think it seems like.
I think those are just good Samaritans.
So I was looking for an update on this guy, and there's like an account, and I don't know what this account doesn't have a big following. He's a big English culture guy. And it says, if you don't understand why this is incredibly important and the absolute pinnacle of culture, then you lack the sensibilities required to exist within a civilized society. The cheese roll is England's Colosseum.
Yes, I mean it does get a big crowd there. Yeah, I think that
it's just not the Colosseum.
all these people at the bottom, I think, are to just stop people when they're at the bottom to like.
Yeah. There's guys down there that are so you don't fly into like the wall back there or whatever.
But there are other contestants who are right there with him. It looks like.
Yeah, they're
see the people who are on there, like the guy in the yellow jersey right there.
Yeah, right here.
He's in front of this guy. I don't know how that even happened. Like, how did he get down there so fast? And what, like, the grand prize is a wheel. I know they're expensive, but is it a wheel of cheese? Is that what you get if you win?
I think and let's see. It says you get a Arby's head cover
and a free trip to the hospital.
Arby's head cover.
Oh,
that you'll never actually use.
We still have our Arby's head cover here,
yes,
don't we?
do. People are pointing out, some people on Twitter are saying this is the pinnacle of white culture. Yeah.
Oh, my God. This poor fella.
Oh, man, I hope he's okay.
He needs to sit the next one out.
Tough. Oh, goodness gracious. You want to do the weekend?
Yeah, buddy.
God, no one's doing a weekend recap and this weekend fun in the same episode.
You don't really see that, do you?
You don't see that unless one of your members of the show
shreds his knee.
Shows up with a knee brace on, though.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
This weekend in fun presented by Fitbod. Man, you know what? You know how easy it is to just jump on Instagram and just doom scroll like fitness. I talked about it earlier. Instructors and just like try to figure out how to do stuff and new moves and all that. Why do that when you got Fitbod? There's plenty of fitness influencers who are trying to sell you less for more. Fitbod combines the workout planning and tracking you need to stay consistent and make progress. It makes working out easier. Like I went home over the weekend. Okay. Don't have a home gym there. Don't have a gym nearby. I've got like a kettlebell at my parents' place. Fire up Fitbod. Say, look, I've got this. It's a 35-pound kettlebell. What can I do?
Yeah.
20 minutes to do it.
One of the great things about it is it'll tailor your workout for not only your desired results, but the equipment you have available to you. Maybe you have nothing. You're just doing body weight stuff. They'll set you up. Maybe you're in a full gym with all the equipment. It'll tailor your workout for exactly what you need.
Fitbod creates a personalized workout routine based on goals, fitness level, and available equipment, like Dylan said. And the workouts adapt to your growth. So each workout is challenging enough to push you to make progress. Fitbod will track your muscle recovery so you can avoid burnout and keep up your momentum. And it's fine-tuned by experienced certified trainers, personal trainers, to bring best practices and exercise science to you. Level up your workouts with customized fitness plans that work for you and over 1,000 demonstration videos. That's huge because you want to know you're doing them right. And they got a whole database there to go look at, over 1,000 demonstration videos. Level up your workout. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app free for 7 days at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam, fitbod.me/steam. Dylan.
Ooh, thanks, Dave. Got some action this weekend. Don't have the little guy on Friday, and I'm trying to do a little Maddles outing. Actually, I haven't really run this by Chelsea yet, but she's usually on board with some Maddles action. Dave, if you're free, man, come on through. Do a little Maddles situation on Friday. How's that sound to you?
May have something going.
Okay, I'll just fuck right off then.
I feel like you're probably involved in that thing. Potentially.
Oh, drinks with Jeff?
Potentially.
That'll be earlier though. That's
You're
a
a
4
late night
o'clock.
guy.
That's
You're
a
a
4
night
o'clock
owl.
situation.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting drinks with our friend of the show, actually Jeff, on Friday 4 o'clock, and then I'm hoping for a Maddles outing after that. Saturday, big day. Brett's got a little birthday celebration at a nice patio bar near downtown. I'm excited for that. He's got all his hockey buds will be there. Excited to see all those rowdy guys. That's pretty much it, man. That's all I got going.
No Randy. Randy's going to be gone.
Aw.
Just thought of that.
Aw.
You wouldn't really fit in.
I've hung out with them before.
No,
Nah.
they didn't like you, they said.
These guys, they would see that knee brace and they would go for it. They'd be knee testing you. They give you knee checks the whole
Do you
time.
think those hockey guys would wear a knee brace? Doubt it.
Probably
Fuck
not. I'm going to miss Harbs, unfortunately.
You're going to miss Harbs, man.
Yeah.
Nice Harbs hang coming up. I'm excited for it.
Shouts to you, Harbs.
What are you doing
That
this
sounded so
weekend?
sad.
I'm going
We already
to,
went over it, but just
Yeah.
tell them again real quick.
So pretty much Friday morning, flying out to Indy. Don't really know what I'm doing Friday. I'm getting into Indy way too early. I might go try to meet up with a pledge brother out there. But then Saturday is the wedding.
Dude,
For
bad
another-
day to be a beer in Indy.
Oh, hell yeah. Friday is a different fraternity brother, his wedding. So I'm going to get to see a lot of the guys I haven't got to see in a long time because they weren't part of my pledge class.
Truly brothers for life.
Yeah. So that should be it. And then I fly back Sunday and then just continue to pack whatever's left for the move. And then Monday, do the move. Should be fun. Fun time. But looking forward to the wedding.
Okay.
Davey?
What's the fit? You going to wear the new shirt?
No, I'm not wearing the new orange shirt.
Why?
I will be wearing a nice, somewhere between royal and navy blue suit, somewhere in between there, and it's a white shirt and a little flowery tie because the theme
Aw.
is kind of like a flower party.
You're going to look so
Or whatever.
handsome.
Yeah, yeah, I think I am.
Summer suit.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Friday, there's a talk of a potential late afternoon happy hour. I will be home after that. I believe it is that Friday of the month where we got the wife has got bunko or whatever it is they're doing this week with the gals. I'll be home with the boys. That's fine. That's fine because from about 8 to 11, I got the house to myself. It's nice. 3 hours of just I don't know, maybe catching. I don't know. I'll be caught up on Mission Impossible. Who knows what I'll throw on? I don't know. Saturday, if we make it that far, we might have a game 6. It's just bad vibes in Dallas sports right now, outside of Cooper Flag. But it's just tough, man. This was supposed to be the Stars' year, but it wasn't. So I'm sad about that, but that's all right. You know what? One game at a time. Win tomorrow night. Take it back on the road. Steal that game 6. Then you're back game 7. Pete DeBoer 9-0. Game 7s. I don't know. My wheels are spinning a little bit. Saturday, Brett's turning 40, so we're gonna go out for that. That should be a lot of fun. Again, everybody's here. I'm excited to see Harbs. I'm fucking really excited to see Harbs.
No,
You're not even gonna see
super
him.
disappointed that I'm not going to get sick.
Whatever, dude. I'm going to see Harbs and the boys and a lot of us. So we'll be out for that on Saturday, and I'm looking forward to it. And Sunday, who knows? Who knows? That will be fun. The Stars are playing, which I think they will be. I think they win at home tomorrow. So we'll play again in Edmonton on Saturday night. Could be watching that with the hockey guys. That could be a fun time.
That could be fun.
So we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, I dusted off the old Traeger. By the way, this morning I was outside getting my my sunlight, and I just was out on the back porch. Heard something I keep my grill covered with a big, obviously a grill cover. I was like, what's going on? Dude, a lizard, just like the ones we have out here, one of the big ones, jumped off and then ran under my deck. Yeah, we got them out there. Like the big boy ones, not the little green ones. The one, the
big dogs,
the horned up ones.
Hell yeah. When you say you were getting sunlight, were you like tanning your butthole? What are you talking about?
No, not my butthole, actually. Great question, though. My face, my body in general. I'm just trying to get 15, 20 minutes.
I know the guy that has the cleanest anus in Austin.
Who is that?
It's your boy, dude. Told you.
Little sun-kissed over here.
It's tip top down there.
Mr. Sun-kissed booty.
Dude, I was watching Gemstones, the new season.
Yep.
And when Uncle Baby Billy's wife farted, he made her go wash up after. go clean that now. Dude, what?
Is he doing teen just yet?
We haven't gotten in. I'm only I think 3 episodes in.
Okay.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Want
to run it back real quick and get out of here?
I'm just getting started with my weekend.
Oh, okay.
And that concludes my weekend in farm.
Gotcha.
Run it back. Of course, the segment during which we talk about what we already talked about. Dylan says Achilles weirdly. Called Dave Randy's knee the way he be grinding. Randy low-key stiff. Randy ate him a gangbang over the weekend.
It was so good.
And finally, standing next to your seat when the plane has reached the gate is totally fine behavior.
I don't know if that's where we're
Who wrote that one?
discussion.
That concludes Run It Back. All right. Fun one. Hey, one more thing. Go leave us a review. Rate us, leave us a review if you haven't done that yet.
Also, not only is it Leave a Review Week, it's also Podcast Week. It's YouTube Week. It's also Tell Your Friends About the Show Week.
Tell your friends about the show, but a review and a rating also benefits us greatly. So thank you.
Indeed. We'll see you tomorrow for listener voicemails.
Bye.
We are coming day after day. We are coming.
Bro, let's go out this weekend.
I'm at El Ranchos. I'm at El Ranchos. I'm at El Ranchos.